So understand that back in in ancient days, there had to be initiations in order to become a part of the mystery schools, a part of the sacred knowledge, a part of the ones who knew the ways in which we were connected to galactic ancestors, to angels, to aliens, to anything, and how to, because once you open Pandora's box, it's hard to shut it. And it's like a floodgate. So if you don't really know what you're doing, which a lot of these practitioners nowadays do not, and I've been a victim of that too. Like there's so much knowledge and information and misinformation out here that we can become overwhelmed and not have the right mentorship or guidance or initiation processes into these practices, which is why it's important to be respectful of mystical awareness, mystical knowledge, and sacred knowledge, because if we are not holding a reverence for it and people just want to be psychic because it's cool, that's where things get misconstrued. That's where things are going to get super confusing and utterly just room for so much error that nobody knows what's even going on anymore. Because there's a reason that in ancient Egyptian times, there's a reason that not everybody, there was a town psychic, right? Like in ancient times, in Sumerian times, in even probably in Atlantean times, there wasn't, not every, the king didn't want to have all of that knowledge. He just wanted to have somebody to ask for the knowledge, because it can become too much with our human error, right? With our anxieties, with our overthinking, with our tendency for jealousy, for hate, for confusion and illusion, right? And I mean, we're very susceptible to that, knowing what we know now about all in Hollywood that's been going on. We can be susceptible to a lot of confusion and illusion. So with the uprise of baby witches and all of these, how being psychic is cool, it's not a trend, you guys. It's a sacred lifestyle, and it needs to be held with reverence. And there's a reason that Jesus was killed, and they took his teachings and turned them into something else. Do you think that they killed him and then just did everything the same way? No, I'm sure that they got to the disciples and told them, this is what you're going to teach, and we are not going to teach these books, and we are going to teach only these books for our agenda. Just keep in mind that if you want to be a holder of esoteric knowledge, you have to be able to ground that knowledge in reverence and in sacred practices.